Sound test, just another quick sound test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Of course, now the music went away. God, I hate this game so much. Then you know what? Forget it. Greetings, gamers. Welcome, miners and crafters. Welcome back to Minecraft. I guess we're just getting into it because even the soundtrack to this game cannot be trusted. I'm back. I'm back again. I hope I got everything right. I did a sound test, and then I feel like I didn't. I'd feel like I didn't test it, but it's just I don't know how long that water's been there. Greetings, welcome back to Minecraft. Let's get into it. What I wanted to do, is it safe? It's not safe, so just quit, right? It's not safe at all. It's too late. It's too late. It's just, this one's gonna have to be screwed up too. Oh, we are off to a fantastic start. Wouldn't it be great if the game worked? Greetings, miners, crafters. Welcome back to Minecraft. How's your day going? Today's a pretty good day for me. You know, pretty good week. Actually, started with a bang. You know, following the stuff I talked about last week's recording. Just a series of good things happening this week, or maybe it's just me not letting bad things, get me down. I don't know. But the end result has been pretty good. I got to hold my nephew today. He's my great nephew. He's super, super duper small. I guess F it, right? Right? No, not F it. I can't not F it. I'll die. That's the problem. Although I might be dead now, right? Well, I don't know how I'm so dead, but that's fine, because who cares, right? Like, it's whatever. How do you respawn? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's go to bed. You can't, of course. Yeah, that was pretty inevitable. Is my bed still intact? Yeah, this game, it's just like, who cares, right? Who flipping any rest, any relaxation, any just like fun. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to my good friend, the House of Gaming, the House of Minecraft. I won't be watching it on their actual birthday, but I'm recording it here on their actual birthday, and that's neat. I didn't know it was going to be their birthday, not planned. It just kind of worked out that way, because you get pop-ups in social media apps that remind you about people's birthdays. Anyways, so I'm going to do an hour, because, they're one of the most prolific fans of the channel, and prolific fans of me playing this for an hour, so I guess let's keep at it. Oh no, we cannot allow that to be covered, laptop. No, I must know how long we've been recording for. I had stuff I was gonna say, honestly. I came in hot, man. I was feeling good. One of the things I did this week that was good, that was nice, I argued with a bunch of Minecraft fans on the internet. Are you on Threads? I'm on Threads. Threads is, well, if you don't know, Twitter is dead, right? Don't go on Twitter anymore. But if you like, well, just like people posting random pictures of themselves, or just like arguing with people on the internet, which is what I do best. This is the best place to do it right now. There's not a surplus of, Nazis or porn or any of the other things that are really prevalent on Twitter. Ads, etc. I mean, they're there. They're just, the numbers just aren't that bad yet. But that's, where Minecraft gamers are hanging out. Well, I mean, Minecraft gamers are everywhere, right? Like, people, who like this game. They're just all over the way. Anyway, this is so opinionated. So strongly opinionated. about this 20-year-old game that barely works, man, it was fascinating to me, the things that they were like, no, absolutely true about Minecraft, man. Anyway, had a nice little chat with some of them about the story of this game. I'll remind everyone watching this video, it doesn't have one. I would like for it to have one. I would like for it to have a story and objectives and goals and purpose, but it doesn't. It just has a lot of things you can do and a lot of bad things that can happen to you along the way, and you probably develop a sick sense of revenge along the way, you know? Like it motivates you to hate these things in very specific ways, but the game never actually told you to do that. The only thing the game actually told you to do was to survive, which you can do by just, you know, creating a bed somewhere and then just like going to sleep on it. More accurately, never playing this dumb game again. But since you keep playing it, you got to give it some meaning, because otherwise your brain will eat itself, and that's where, you know, you dig into one of the many resources online that claim to have found the story of Minecraft, and they're all great, you know, they're all wonderful, because a lot of people have a lot, like, great imaginations, writers, creators, thinkers, modders, etc. It's just that none of them actually work on Minecraft. That's the issue, right? Is that all the people who have crafted the story, the lore, or everything that makes this world what is beautiful to the people who think this world is beautiful, is none of it's real. None of it is predicated on the efforts of the people who actually made it. Anyway, it's a hard concept for a lot of people to figure out. They're just like, no, well, because I assign value to it and because it has credits, it must be relevant. It must, you know, be a story. And it's like, all right, well, it's a story. So as best I can figure out, the story is, I think, at some point, you, nameless, faceless, Steve. Let's give you, you know, Steve. You know, who knows what Steve is, where Steve came anyway, but, you know, Steve, Alex, whatever. Nameless, faceless protagonist. Let's call you protagonist at this point. Got killed by an ender person, you know, and this isn't just like, you know, lore happenings or whatever, like off camera. So no, this happened to you in game. It happened to me, you know, in my first recording. It happened to you, dear player, the second you turned on survival mode and Enderman showed up and killed you. Anyway, the story that I'm, you know, piecing together is that as a result of that ender person killing you, you developed a sense of vengeance, or perhaps curiosity, you know, of what pops out of this thing when you kill it in revenge. And that led you on the bloodthirsty rampage, you know, that obviously concludes, you know, in the end with slaughtering the dragon. Now, I can't figure out why you kill the dragon, right? Like, what drives you to kill the dragon other than it exists? And at that point, I mean, you've put so much effort into killing things in Minecraft, what's one more thing? But, you know, you still haven't reached the point where the game actually informs you, I want you to do this thing. It's still just something the players created of their own volition. Anyway, a lot of people are so stuck on the idea that, you know, the people at Microsoft, like, that someone cares what order you do things in this game, that they, like I said, they built up a whole lot of that belief. They'll fight you to death to defend it, you know, just to the death. To defend the idea that there is a grand design at work here and that this isn't just like random crap stuffed out, hastily thrown together, and people haven't just found ways to make it work through the marvel of human ingenuity and imagination. It's the power of grifting, really, is what it is. The power of the grift. Because, you know, Microsoft did it, right? Like, they just bought this and slowly but surely let the community do what the community does. You know, it's a popular game. Let's make more of it than it is. I think it's neat because I'm a storyteller / follower, you know? Like, I love situations like this. Now this is an interesting thing that it did, but I suppose everything Minecraft does, there's a hint of interesting to it. Nonetheless, where it's gone after like 2 days of internet-based arguing is either that's the story, which is a terrible story, and if that's the story, let's not. Or it doesn't have a story, which makes a lot more sense considering you have to basically put everything in this game in a headlock to make that story make sense, you know, including a lot of elements of your brain. But to just say the game has no story is it's very easy. Look at all this shenanigans, no story, no order, no logic. The developers couldn't do it even if they wanted to. They're not good enough. They're not capable of it. They're working with a broken product. So explain it to me, I guess. I guess what I've finally done is I've successfully created my mob grinder, right? Right, like these dweebs are just gonna keep being born in here, I guess, and just keep on spilling out into the world. So I guess what I need to do, but I ain't got none because this game is the worst. Dig a little bit of this out. A lot of this out, I guess, because who cares? Apparently it's not going to be my mushroom cave, it's going to be another place of war. You know, that's the thing, the only instruction the game actually gives you, the only thing Minecraft actually tells you to do is survive. Isn't that crazy? So many other games. The opening cinematic, the dialogue, whatever, you know, like there's a paragraph of information that just like scrolls up off the screen Star Wars style. Tells you what to do, tells you who you are, gives you some incentive to the way, even if you're a bad guy, even if the objective is to destroy the world. It's just like, your objective is to destroy the world. Minecraft never does that. Minecraft never says, do anything in the world, except survive. It tells you how to do a bunch of things. It gives you clues and hints as to how things happen, but you know, even the things I've raged on and on about not being able to figure out because the game doesn't obtuse way of describing it to you. It's just like, yeah, that's them telling you don't have to do it. That's them literally not saying, it's not on us, man. We didn't design this, you know, like we just put another dumb thing in the game. I suppose when you think about it that way, right, when you put some consideration to like, maybe that is why things like turtles work so differently from everything else, you know? There's probably, I did it wrong, right? I did all that thinking about how I was going to do this better, and I did it wrong, but that's fine. I've got all day. We're all going to live forever, right? Anyway, right, it's best of luck, crappy room. All right, now, is there anything in here? A lot of things, including some dirt. Some of this, right, some slime blocks, some things like that. None of this matters. Oh, I got some torches in here. That's a crazy thing to just have sitting in a box. But we gotta go down there. And it sucks down there. I'm gonna take this iron pickaxe. No, who cares? I'm gonna get a cobblestone one. I'll be down there big done. Back in a minute. Why can't I make torches? Because I don't have any sticks. Am I holding iron? Oh, I got a piece of iron from somebody. What a weird thing for you to just hand over to me. But, you know. Alright, let's, Alright, getting dark. Thanks for the EXP, back to level 3. Ooh. Tree ground, should I do another harvest? Because there's some melons over there? Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna die down there, you might as well. Get started over here before the things come back to life and ruin this too. Right, they're already over there. Look at them over there, just spawning in. Light level 3 or whatever the fudge. I gotta fortify this. I forgot about that stage of the other house, you know? When I realized creepers could destroy anything from 3 blocks, even if you put it behind a fence, even if you put it behind a wall, because of course, the creators of this game just don't care. Never designed that part, never made sure the player just knew what, you know, protection was, because guess what? There ain't none. You're supposed to survive, silly. You silly Billy, you silly idiot. You're just in my house. You just live in my house. It's dark enough for you to spawn in my house. Man, I hate you. I hate skeletons. I hate this game. I hate, oh God, there's another one. It's back. Here we go again. We just did it again. There and back, you know, there's some progression. There's no progression in this game. You lose everything, every single death. The game resets you completely back to 0 every single time you die. Or worse. That happens, and now you're just lost. That's the end of your progress. I guess you go do something else somewhere else in the world, because I don't even remember which way was home. I'll remind you, the game did this to me. I didn't ask for any of this. I don't even know why it happened. The game just decided this was my fate. You know, this is one of many. I mean, I've made several at this point, but, you know, yet another embattled plea. Please, watch another game, another video, another anything. Don't play this game is really my, if you you do anything, if you take anything from my videos, it's that you shouldn't play Minecraft, okay? And, you know, you think I'm lying, but I swear to God, if it wasn't Khaleesi's birthday, if it wasn't, like, still buying, you know, like just the highest grossing numbers on my channel, man, I wouldn't play this game. I hate it so much. There's so many games that are better, but I do. And the camera is just jank. Why is it? I don't like it. I don't know. Oh, well, that's why the camera's jank. Because you made it jank. Camera's jank because you made a jank camera. Okay. But if you're down, I'm down, because every other game on my channel, you know, is just, at this point, it's just a stupid game someone's asking me to play. All the games I want to play on my own, by myself. Like Dave the Diver, like Palia, like, I'm trying to think what, you know, it's just like I don't play any of those on the channel anymore. Which is fine. I think that's the end goal, you know, certainly is to become a content, you know, like I've become a tremendous content creator. I don't want to necessarily not give my, you know, like, take any credit away from myself, but I'm at like 934 subs. I was at like 300 being generous, you know, when I first got back to this. When I was doing it with just like all gameplay, no commentary. Certainly never thought I'd have 80 episodes of Minecraft under my belt, but crap happens when you party naked, right? Why did no monsters, you know, like 100 monsters by my house. Out here in the middle of nowhere, they're just chilling. Getting cactus, never got cactus before because my previous game was borked. Now I'm in a game that works, and you know what? I'm just so tired. I'm just so frustrated. Right, just let's wait for daylight so we can play the game again, because at night the game does this. It turns into like a parody of a video game where you can't do anything except desperately try to not die against the arcane rule. You know, it's like the story is that everything's that you shouldn't play. That's the story. The story is that Minecraft tried its hardest to get you to stop playing, and your dumbass kept playing. Why? Did you have a YouTube channel? Has this been always about? Weirdos like me putting on a show for other people? Some sort of ridiculous gladiator? Participating in some insane arena? I don't know. I don't know where I am, Minecraft. I don't know where I am. You can restart me 1,000 different places. I don't know where I am. I can't find my stuff, and all your monsters are overpowered. This is on easy. This is the easiest difficulty. The easiest way you can play the game with purpose, aside from just making yourself an absolute god or cheating, is to theoretically lose all your progress every single death. They're back to kill me again because I haven't died enough, because I haven't lost enough stuff. Alright. I'm sorry, I have anxiety and a brain and thought processes that aren't just like stand there and keep shooting arrows at the same thing over and over again because I have an infinite supply of arrows. I'd like an infinite supply of arrows. Guess what? You can't have an infinite supply of arrows. I'd like teleporting powers. You can get teleporting powers, but they are really, really, really dangerous. Not as dangerous as theirs, of course, because their teleporting powers, like, the worst thing that happens is they wind up in water, but you've got fall damage, you've got proximity damage, you've got all sorts of mobs in the world that hate you. So I guess maybe what we should do is we should build something over here by where they keep bringing me back to life. Yeah, let's do that. You know, like if this is where they're... Whoa, that was a fun one. Right, so I'm over here. No, it's like I saw the building in the distance. You put me in a different place. Yeah, whatever's gotta happen. It's gotta just happen like right over here. I don't know what that means. You know, like I don't know what that... It's just like, sure, it's a complete joke of a video game along the right. Just still punching it. Why is it so strong? Who thought it should be this strong? Why is it this strong? That part doesn't matter. It's not part of it. Why am I so weak? Why are they so strong? Why is everything in the game better than me? I didn't feel like the need to explain that part. We thought that part was obvious. It's a video game, silly. My favorite. Rotten flesh. I can't wait to punch you another 30 times so I can have a snack. Oh yeah, your life bar is really long, right? It's crazy. My life bar isn't. It's like 8 hearts. Oh god, something's behind me. It killed me, right? Am I actually on this hill? No, I'm not on this hill. They put me on a different hill. A hill with you. How are you doing? How are you, gentlemen? Just keep shooting me. It's fine. You guys came along for the ride, right? No. Okay, so I am on this hill. It just, every time I die, it takes the opportunity to spawn more mobs. That's cool. Let's get a creeper in here. There we go. You're dead. Still not burning. I think it's daytime, but the game is like, no, he didn't have to burn. It's fine. He can live during the... Look, none of them are dead. It's the middle of the day now. None of them are dead. They're just like walking around. I guess this is a biome they're allowed to live in. It's convenient that I get spawned here. It's really great that I can just be spawned right where all the monsters are allowed to live forever. It's alright though, because it's my friend's birthday, and my friend really, really likes this game for some insane reason, and I forgot it was their birthday / didn't know it was their birthday, so I didn't have anything planned, you know, like I don't have a present or anything in mind, but I do love doing things for people, and if the only thing I can do for this particular person at this stage of life is play a video game that I hate for another 15, 20 minutes... Yeah, he just came under my shade and murdered me, but... The trail that is my blood, you know, like bleeding its way down this mountain, will lead me back to you, sir. Right? And now I've knocked you into the place where you suffer. Outside. But you're still not dead. You're still able to kill me because you're that strong. Rotten flesh. Doggy. Come back. That's a cat. That's not a dog. That's a cat. Where you going? Nah, dog. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, right. Stuff. Can you... I don't know. As we find out, right? Journey of exploration, exposition. You know, like I guess over here, right? There's kind of trees over here. Some arrows. How fun. Alright. New home. Yet another new home. Ripe for the homing. Can I put these in here? Nope. They're worthless. Just like this. Alright. Let's punch a tree. Minecraft's the thing we do in this game. Oh man, so many shorts, man. Oh, I didn't forget. Oh, my yummy snack. Yum. Forgot my price for killing all those zombies, you know? Just like so worth it. Came home, jumped in the bath. One of the dopest things about this house is I fit in the bath, man. I don't fit in a lot of baths. I'm kind of a big person, so for me it was nice, you know, just like finally have a place where I can just like rest in water. I got like a lot of weird sensory things in my brain, so it's just like I thought. Oh, well, because only the table, right? Like, why combine those features? Because they can't, Sam. They lost the code. You right. You right. And you only got so long for the monsters come and get you anyway, so we're just like doing like this, right? And do we need? No, we don't need anything else but this. We just need, right? Well, here's dirt, right? So come here, dirt. This is Minecraft, right? So dirt doesn't have to be anywhere but... Look at that, there's a cave right over there. That's exactly what I need to continue my search for lava, because that was the whole, you know, like all that. I still ain't found lava. Still haven't actually made any progress towards whatever this game wants, you know, like whatever quote-unquote narrative requires lava. Anyway, like now hour 16 or something of my new save still ain't got a reasonable source of lava, probably because I haven't spent another 20 hours collecting iron resources and weapons to make myself invincible to, you know, like, but, you know, again, they just killed me. They just killed me and stole all my progress because of the way the weird spawn mechanics work in the game. I hit that bed 100 times trying to sleep in it, and they were like, no, you can't sleep in it because there's monsters around. Then the monsters killed me, so it said, because you've never slept anywhere, we can spawn you wherever we want. Anyway, that's harsh crap. Like, it's all horse crap, and I can't believe the game works this way, and it just continues to work this way, but... Y'all seen that trailer? Like, go look at the Minecraft trailer. That's what Microsoft thinks of your fandom. That's what Microsoft thinks of the value of you playing their game. They were like, they will appreciate this. They will enjoy this. Can you imagine how clueless you have to be to think people want that? Out of Minecraft? Now play it for a minute. Realize whoever's involved, like, they must be the biggest gosh darn troll in the world. Water down there? Not any water down there, just more blocks down there. I don't hate you yet, but I'm working on it. I guess we're going over here in this mine because nothing in this particular biome has flipping cloth or whatever. Ain't seen no spiders, you know, they come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Starving, don't know what I can eat in this biome. Why would they provide food anywhere nearby or resource? You know, it's just like, well, keep playing. You'll figure it out. I ain't game. I ain't figuring it out. The game is too darn hard for me to figure out. That's why I put it on easy, because I was like, you know what? The default settings are a little much. And I definitely don't want to play the hard mode settings because that seems so obtuse. My brain, you know, like it'll warp my fragile little brain. But... here I am playing on the quote-unquote easy difficulty. And despite the fact that I keep logging hour after hour of how to, you know, it's just like the game just keeps, it's just like, well, game outsmarted me again. Real thinking man's game, Minecraft, you know, a true game for the wise. Yeah, I'm the stinky, rotten flesh eater now. That's, you know, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Sucks in here. Yay, more searching, more monsters. Let's go. Like, all open world games work like this, man. I told him to name one other game that quote unquote tells its story like this. Ain't named it yet. It's been 3 days. All the excuses in the world, just can't answer the question. Just answer the question. Name one game. One other game that works like this. Can't. The second you name another game, the whole stupid, ridiculous line of logic you've built up in your brain falls apart. Because ain't no game works like this. Ain't no game works like this. It didn't just flat out say, sorry, we ain't got no story. Sims got more story than this. Dripstone in here. I guess that's a good sign. Creepers, dripstone. Can't do nothing without torches. Just need a million gosh darn torches. Part of the story. First, Steve got a bunch of torches. Steve, Alex, whichever character I am now, they're all completely interchangeable. That's how much thought they put into their characterization. This one has blonde hair in weird blocks. This one has brown hair in weird blocks. No trees. Can't do nothing without trees. Then why start you somewhere without trees? So that you can long for trees every time they kill you? They love your suffering. They'd love for you to die. You haven't died in a little while. It's been like a solid 5-6 minutes. They were kind of hoping you could get on that. All these stupid mountains everywhere. And now I've lost my home again. You know what I mean? That's the best part about it, is that I keep going, looking for things I need to quote-unquote progress in the game. And, you know, it's just like, well, what if I don't? Maybe the music's too loud. Maybe you've drowned out all my commentary. And then you don't have to hear me bitch so much. I had a feeling that cactuses were somehow gonna hurt me. Sand, sure. Bunnies, hey, I would love to give you guys things. Yeah, water. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Eventually I'll kill you and then they get teleported back so you can try going a different direction. Uneffing believable. Like, little. It's so dumb, right? It's so dumb. You see, they worship the creepers, guys. It's plot. It's relevant. It's plot. It's by design. Oh, y'all didn't think I was gonna bring tools, did you? We do these things naked. We hold that R2 button, baby. If the great geniuses who made this game wanted me to have tools, I feel like they would have put some in, right? So like a trap above me, right? Some terrible happens to me the second I take this. Pretty sure it's just terracotta. Terracotta's meaningless. Yeah, look at that. Look at that big old scary drop in there. So what do I do? How? Water. Okay. New mission. Get water. Okay, mission accomplished. New mission. Get iron. Make bucket. Iron sources include punching the hell out of zombies. Going down in the mines. You already saw a mine. Hey you, kill me. Okay. Husk. That's a new one. Alright, where is the moon? I swear to God if the moon isn't over here. Oh, man. Alright, so there is the moon. In the direction behind me lies some sort of thing that I need to get. But I'm never, you know, like it's right. Who cares? Okay, now. How are we gonna go about getting at this moon? We need some tools. We need a pickaxe, and we need to go in that cave over there and get iron. Right, so let's go up here and get a pickaxe. Yeah, I know, you're great. You're so great. I'm just so great. Is this the Minecraft soundtrack? Hey, Creeper, can you help? Thanks, Preach. Oh boy, that sucks. There's no way down except death. Alright. Just fall damage is like your worst enemy in this game next to running. Shout out to the developers. Ow. Oh, he's in my house. Hey, you're part of the problem. Or part of the solution. Come here, Spidey. I need to kill a lot of you. I don't see any. See nothing but the things that don't help in any way. Yeah, you're great. Yeah, you're so great. I don't, you know, like, what do you want me to do about it? It's the devs' fault. They can make the game better, but they don't want to. They're happy with this. They like it. It's coolio. Cool beans. It's fun. Very successful. Great for their product line, you know, like great for their bottom line. Feedback from their fans is tremendous. Every convention, people just like, yeah, yeah, Minecraft, we love this game. You guys are doing a great job. So, you know, hey, this is the stuff. #1 most reviewed, like, watch views and channel to my thing. It's coming down. You know, it's coming down. People starting to watch other things. Supermarket Simulator. Couple of, that's what I'm talking about, right? Play a different game, man. This game, it's like brain poison. You know, it teaches you that you don't like video gaming. So many people who play this game say, well, I only play Minecraft. And it's just like, why do you only play Minecraft? Well, I like Minecraft. But then they play Minecraft and it's like, really? What do you actually like about this? And they're like, well, exactly. You don't actually like this, okay? And your delusion into thinking that you like this, you know, like your weird commitment to the fact that you had fun while you were doing this has poisoned you against other games. It's convinced you that you shouldn't play other games, which is ridiculous because other games are so much better than this one. All of them. From the simple fact of the fact that no one ever got around to finishing this one and no one cares. You know, like everything they add into this game is not to the vein of finishing, it's just humping the corpse that is this game to keep you playing it. There is no plan, there is no, you know, like going forward, there's no plot, there's no design. They're just doing a bunch of dumb crap because people keep throwing money at them. So if you stop playing it, if you get rid, you know, if you just quit, then guess what? It goes away. It's like Concord, like Hi-Fi Rush. Not like Star Wars Outlaws. That game won't go away. But the point is, you know, like we don't have to be under the yoke of Minecraft. You know, like we could play any other game. And let me tell you, you might think that this is a unique experience. This is not. This is a stupid experience that is not fun compared to a real video game experience. I mean, even if you don't just like watch my channel and see how much fun me, this human being has playing other video games versus this one where I just like suffer for an hour for other people's amusements because it's certainly not for mine. Like that zing is incredible versus this that I hate, that is stupid. You know, like it's to be one thing to be bad, to be dumb. Because I got games like that too. I'm playing games that are just like hard, that are difficult. God of War keeps whooping my butt, keeps killing me because that game cheats. It doesn't really cheat. It says, you know, it's just like really hard anyway. At least mechanically it's sound. At least mechanically it works. At least they made sure the player has an ability to win. This game is just like you can die. You can just die and die and die and die, and you're the dummy who keeps coming back for more. The game is just designed to let you live that dumb life. To make no progress, to keep resetting yourself back to zero. That's stupid game design. That's not good game design. That's the kind of game design you come up with when your game's not finished. When you got started on your game, when you had a great idea for your game, and then you quit because you couldn't figure out where you wanted to take it. And hey, shout outs to Minecraft, because you know, this building crap, creative mode, it's the tits, man. Creative mode, oh my god, flying around, clipping through stuff, spawning monsters that can't hurt you, tricking them into setting up all the weird like coincidences and setups in this game. That's crazy. That's amazing, because this is what Shelter's all about right now. You understand me? Like, I'm making these goods, these rooms. The whole fun of it is like, and what happens when the player does this and this at the same time? What happens when they set these things? You know, it's just like, let's make sure there's an actual code interaction for that thing. Oh, he dead. They killed him dead. Y'all hunted and slaughtered Trader Joe. Yeah, get him. Get him real good. Get him. Oh, back to me. Back to me, I'm the problem. Cruel, cruel summer. Yeah, keep at it. We got nothing else to do until the sun comes up. My crops won't grow. There's no water without iron. Y'all just keep spawning. Doesn't matter how many of you I kill. Can't get nothing done. You guys killed me and teleported me away from a civilization. I don't remember where it is, and there's no way to find out. Even if I spent all the trouble to make myself a map. You, terraform. Oh, of course you died because someone shot me. I was close. I was close to not playing tonight. It's close to just saying, F it, you know? No Minecraft tonight. Because I had such a good week, man. I got to hold my nephew. Little man. Let me tell you, I'm not one for kids, right? I'm not a big kids person. I mean, I love children in the sense that, like, I want them all to succeed and achieve in life, and I'm all about that, like, you know, people doing stuff for life. But kids are the best embodiment of that, because kids are always trying to do stuff, even when it's dumb stuff, you know? They're just like, at it. That resonates with me, because like me, you know, you gotta try a bunch of dumb stuff to find the good stuff. That's why I play this game, so that I can figure out what I like about playing video games, because then I play other video games that I like anyway. There was a time when Logan was that small, man, just a little baby in my arm balls, just like... I do miss that stuff now, but going over there and just like cradling that boy, walking around the outside of the house with him, my house with him, it's feeling unlike any other, man. Reminds me why I do this, why I suffer through stuff like this, why I work so hard, why I'm not getting paid on YouTube, why I'm holding the R2 button. Put money in the till, support that family, support that house. Support me, keep me going. Stay strong. Don't let them win. Because they try so hard. I don't know why, you know, you don't got to win. That's enough for everybody. If you just don't win, if you just live and let live, so many other people can get by, but you got to win, man. You got to be on top. All right. It's fine. We'll settle up at the end, you know what I mean? We'll settle up at the end. Microsoft gotta win. Got Call of Duty now. They done won, right? You feel like Microsoft done won? You feel like the Xbox catalog is really representative of what gamer culture wants from it? Really feel like what the Xbox Series X and S stands for speaks to gamers in a real logical, reasonable way, you know? I don't think so. But who am I? Idiot with a headset on, playing a game that he hates for the likes, for the lulz. Which is why I swear to God, can you please like, comment, and subscribe? Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. The whole mantra. Do it all. I need it all. Boy, I need it all. Got to start getting paid for this, man. I got great ideas. You know a blooper reel is coming? Yeah, blooper reel's coming. It's because of 1,000 subscribers, man. They're like, you know what I should probably do is play Cuphead. I should. That would be the most, profitable angle, but boy, Cuphead hurts, man. You ever play Cuphead? Man, that game hurts. Hurts your feelings. Hurts your feelings real fast, too. Like after a minute, this game hurts, too, but a different sort of hurt because it steals all your progress. It's that, starting over hurt. Bennett, Foddy, all those lunatics have really tapped into that now. But Minecraft hurt. Or Cuphead hurt. That's just like hard game hurt. That's just like the task was pressing the right button right then, and you blew it. You blew it. You right then. You blew it. It was right then. The game even made it clear. It was like, do this. You blew it. Seems random. They did a good job of making it seem random, like you got no control over it. But oh man, you have so much control over it. So much control over it, and still it's just not enough. That's the problem. You're not enough to do it. Anyway. Don't like talking about other games when I'm playing Minecraft because it just reminds me how I feel about Minecraft. Messes up the mood, Sword, axe, pickaxe, shovel, this. And let's make a secondary set for grins and giggles. I'm finna die, actually, so... At least let's die being productive. Terracotta, right? Seems really useful at this point. Not. Ugh. Can't eat cactuses? Who knows? Someone tell me about cactuses. How's cactus work? Can you plant it? Does it grow? Is it a thing? You ain't got to tell me. I'm gonna look it up. There's no, the game's not gonna, you're not gonna tell me either. Even if you told me, it'd be wrong. Because nobody knows. That's the problem. Nobody knows. The reason the wiki exists is because it's the closest thing to knowing. Reading online, the collected repository of everybody who's played this game is the closest thing to actually knowing how this game works. It's still wrong. Why? Because it's random. Because the developers don't care if you ever figure it out. They're actually contented by the fact that you can't figure it out. It allows them to stretch this super fake thin premise as far as it will go. You will inject meaning into every second of this, just as long as they are careful not to provide any. As long as they are careful to keep it random enough to keep you from ever actually grabbing onto it, actually taking hold with your mind. Shoutouts to Microsoft for buying it, man, to just getting it at the start. It's just like NFT logic. We got it first. We started it. We grabbed it. Now we're just going to ride it to the river. Uh-oh, I've lost vision. Audio in my right ear. Audio in my right ear. I'm going to tag her properly, I swear to God. If nothing else for her birthday, I can figure out how to tag her properly in the video. You in here? You in here. Y'all both in here. Who cares, right? Who cares how many torches I hang up? Who cares how hard it is? It's this whole game. Hardcore is hard. Why is this hard? Why is this so difficult? Why are they driving me to creative mode? Why are they telling me you shouldn't play the game that provides any feedback? You should play the version of the game that provides no feedback except you are just perfect. You're a wonderful, beautiful God. Shout outs to them. Putting it in the hands of the babies, of the kids, of the world. I just want you to fix it for the grown-ups. Please fix it for the grown-ups. Please fix it for the people with brains larger than third grade education. Please fix it. For the people who see the potential in this ridiculous concept, they won't. It's dead. Minecraft is dead. Microsoft is going to do its best to keep Minecraft 2 from ever happening, from ever being a reality, from ever being concrete. If they do, they will make sure you are clear that it is not directly related to this so that this can live on, and it is jank, confusing, terrible state for the rest of its existence as long as people will buy those ridiculous add-ons and say, see, the existence of Doja Cat in my Minecraft world means that the designers of this game put some elaborate design behind the blah 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 blue blue. No. They just figured out your dumbass will spend money on Doja Cat skins in a game that hates you. You know, Fortnite puts up that big screen that says you win. You know what this game does when you quote unquote win? It chastises you. It talks crap about you. It spends a good 5 minutes talking about you like you ain't there, and then sends you right back where you started. Literally right back where you started. Like none of it happened. And guess what happens if you get killed a second later? What happens if the very first creeper that finds you after you beat the game blows you up and kills you? You lose everything. Like nothing ever had. It's insane. No progress, not a game, not a concept. Just why do it? Why build it? Fun for somebody, not fun for me, man. The Elden Ring crowd, you know, some subsection of it, a more intellectual Elden Ring, Souls-like gamer, someone who wants the game to be even more abstract and confusing and difficult. They want to play around the blocky world of Minecraft. Oh, there's a creeper down there. Yeah. I need you to open it up. Come on, come out, you cowards, you weaklings. God, I hate them. What do I do? I don't know. I don't know what we do. I have some sticks, I have some boxes. I know what we do. It's not going to work. That's the problem, is that we're going to do that and it's not going to work. Minecraft is just going to thwart us again. That's the power of Minecraft. So what do we do? I don't know. It hurts my head so much. Take your own stupid advice.